Sorry.
My name is Pam Wentick. I live at 2399 Molnau Court, Chaska, Minnesota. I am here today to discuss the potential ICE contract the sheriff is considering signing to house detainees in the county jail. The events this weekend demonstrate how ICE intends to interact with our community. Your mission statement expresses a desire to make Carver County a place to live, work, and play. How do the events this weekend make Carver County a better place to live? Do they lower the cost of housing by removing an essential part of the workforce? Do they expedite more housing being available in our county? On Friday, a restaurant in Chaska had to close for lunch because their employees were afraid to come to work. Does that make it easier for businesses to operate in the county? Does the county get more or less tax revenue when a business is unable to operate? Parents have been afraid to send their kids to school. There have been ICE sightings at local bus stops. Does instilling fear in the lives of the community improve our mental health or make it worse? Does ICE's presence in our community decrease the needs that HHS is going to have to provide to our community? If ICE's work does not align with your mission statement, why are you allowing them access to taxpayer-funded resources to support their work? We are also frequently told that in the near future, the county is going to need to build a very expensive new government center because we just don't have enough room. Yet the jail is reportedly so underutilized that you have space to rent to the federal government. I think that we should do a study and analyze how we can repurpose unused spaces in the county to meet your needs. And ICE, who is going to receive an additional $75 billion from the Big Beautiful Bill, can build their own detention facilities. I am a frequent viewer of commissioner meetings. Many of you have professed your Christian faith from the dais. Let's examine some of what the Bible says about how to treat foreigners. The foreigner residing among you must be treated as your native born. Love them as yourself, for you were a foreigner in Egypt. Leviticus 19:34. For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. The king will reply, truly I tell you, whatever you did for the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. Matthew 25:35-40. A national publication, the other 98%, reported on the event Saturday in Chanhassen. They had some impactful words. Neighbors, workers, organizers, people who understood instinctively that letting someone freeze to make a political point is cruel. It is not law enforcement. They brought blankets, hot drinks, food. They stood outside in the cold for hours, refusing to leave. While the ICE agents lingered below, the crowd did what the state, in this case, you guys are the state, would not do. They protected human life. They checked on the workers. They gave words of encouragement. They made sure those men were not alone on that roof. Isolated and expendable in the eyes of a system where the government treats immigrant labor as disposable until it decides to punish it. When you objectively look at what happened in Chanhassen on Saturday, which group, ICE or the citizens of Carver County, lived out the words of God? Does ICE reflect our community values? Today, I brought my 84-year-old father, Roger, with me. He is a Vietnam War vet who lives in Chaska. As he has been watching what is happening to immigrants in our country, he often says to me, I didn't fight in the war for this. Those words have stayed with me. Those words have stayed with me and propelled me to engage. I understand that the sheriff can sign this contract independently of you, but you are all in a position of power and have the ability to engage. During your board comments, you could speak out against this contract. You could pass a resolution opposing the sheriff signing this contract. You control the power of the purse. You could tell the sheriff for every dollar he accepts from this contract, you will remove a dollar from his budget. History will not look favorably on this period of time. Men and women will be judged by their action or inaction.